friends! So today we're going to be making a self-portrait, which means it's a picture of yourself. And you're going to be drawing it with a lovely mask, and you can decorate your mask any way you want. And then the most important thing that I miss the most about when we wear our masks that are keeping us safe and our friends safe is our beautiful smiles. So I'm going to be excited to see all of your smiles that you're going to be drawing for your self-portrait. And on top of that, you're going to be drawing and writing all the special things that make you unique and different and awesome. So I'm excited to get started, and I hope we have some fun. And don't forget, we're going to be using some elements of art today, and those are going to be color, shape, line, form, and also space. So we're going to be using all of those in our artwork today, and let's get started. Okay, art friends, here we go. So the first thing you're going to need is a clean white paper to make your artwork today, and you need it to be vertical, okay? Vertical. So what we're going to do is we're going to fold it in half first. So you're pulling the bottom part of your paper up to the top part of your paper. Hold it tightly with your helper hand and fold it straight across. Make sure that it's nice and lined up. And then next I'm going to open up my paper like this. Okay? Gonna bring this top paper down to this part. So I'm gonna come down, line it up, and then crease and fold. Okay? And then my top part, I'm going to start right here and bring it down to this side as well. This is going to give me those creases so that I know where to draw my face. Now I'm going to open it up. Okay, I'm going to start with a Sharpie, but I prefer you guys to start with a pencil so that if you make a mistake, you can erase it, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find kind of the center of my paper. And then I'm going to draw a rainbow line. And then I'm going to draw a rainbow line on the other side. Do the best you can at making them as similar as possible in shape. And then I'm going to cross over under the bottom and connect them. Okay, these are my eyes. Next, I'm going to make another rainbow line inside of them. This is making the iris, which is the colorful part of your eye. Then next, we're going to make the pupil. And then if you want to make the light catcher in there or a reflector, you're going to make like a letter C right down the middle, and then you color in half of the pupil. And then you have like this little reflection in there, showing the light shining in your eye. Okay? Okay, I'm going to make some eyelashes. So I'm gonna kind of curve them. We all have eyelashes, but boys, if you don't want to make if you're making a boy self-portrait, you may not want the eyelashes. So if you don't want them, you don't have to put them in. It's totally up to you. Okay, next I'm going to make some eyebrows. So I'm going to start above the eye and make some eyebrows. Eyebrows show expression. And then I want to come down and go over. You guys can make your eyebrows any way you would like to make your eyebrow. Okay? Maybe try to line them up as best as you can. I'm going to put little lines to make texture in there. Okay, next, I'm going to make a little dot right above my forehead here. This is going to be my line to draw my head. So I'm going to come across right here, come down and touch. Start my dot, come over, down and touch. And then I'm going to make the tops of my ears. So down, over and down. I know I'm going pretty fast, so if I'm going too fast for you, just make sure you pause the video and then you can move forward when you are ready. Okay, I'm not gonna make my hairstyle, I'm just gonna make another hairstyle, but you guys can make your hairstyle however you want to. Doing your hairstyle up does make it much easier. And then I'm going to now add my chin. So my chin is gonna come, remember how I put the dot here? So I'm gonna put a dot right down at the bottom of my paper around there. That's where my chin is gonna reach, just like we did the forehead. I'm gonna start right over here where my line was, and I'm going to continue and touch my dot. And I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. So start where my line was, come down guys, take your time. And remember, when you're doing it with a pencil, if you make a mistake, you can erase it. And there's my chin. Now the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring down my ear to match up. I want my ear to match up on the front of my paper, okay? Now I'm gonna make my mask. So my mask is gonna start right over here, come down a little ways, go up, curve it like a rainbow line, and then come down. And now this is the fun part. This is the part you guys can pattern and design any way you like. Have some fun, add some shapes, draw your favorite character, draw your favorite sports theme or your favorite team. It's totally up to you. This is your creativity part. I love this part. This is my favorite because I love to decorate, design, and create, okay? Then I'm gonna make 2 lines down here at the bottom, and those are going to create my neck. Okay, so now you've got the front of your picture. We need to go inside now, so I'm gonna open it. Now I'm gonna do the same thing I did before. I'm gonna make a dot right down here at the bottom, and then I'm gonna make my line for my chin, coming down and touching it. Turning my paper so it makes it a little easier. Start where you had that line over there by the ear, come down and touch. Now I've got my chin. Now our ears don't look complete, so we're gonna finish those off. And then I'm gonna put a little texture line in there. And now here comes the nose. Gonna go right straight in the middle, and I'm gonna make a little nose. And I'm gonna make a giant smile because I'm super happy underneath my mask, and I have a lot of space here to make a nice smile. The next thing I wanna do is add my tongue. So I go up and down and up and down. Then I'm gonna add my teeth. They went a little wacky crooked there, didn't they? That's okay. Now I'm gonna add my lines in for my teeth. If you have teeth missing, you might wanna add a black space, so then it would leave your teeth out. And that's always fun if you have some teeth missing. Thank you, Miss Tooth Fairy, for taking away my teeth. That's always a awesome thing to do too. I loved when I got to put my tooth under my pillow. Okay, so there's your teeth and your tongue. And now we're going to do our neck again. So line and a little line. And then I'm gonna close it off for my shirt. Now I'm gonna add my shoulders. So I'm gonna go out, out, out a little bit more and down, out a little bit more and down. And those are your shoulders. Now here comes the other fun part. You get to write your characteristics about you that make you unique and special, just like God made you, because He made each and every one of us different, unique, and special. So I am so excited to see all the words that you come up with that are about you. Now if you get stumped, you can always ask a parent, a friend, your teacher to give you some creative words that describe you. And I know I've taught a lot of you how to do bubble letters. This is one of my quick ways of doing bubble letters, but remember, you always draw the skeleton out first and then go around it, okay? And I would need a pencil to do that. Then you would erase the middle part. The skeleton is just your letters normal, okay? And I'm gonna draw some other words and fancy letters. I'm gonna do some cursive words. Let's see, you can even do dot ones. Dot ones like this. You just add dots to each end of your letter. And then in between spaces, you can make some cool patterns and designs that make it even more fun and different. When there's empty spaces, you just add some cool things in there. It could be shapes, it could be swirls, it could be different lines and patterns. Try not to go up here like I just did. Okay, so see where your eyes are? That's kind of your border as to where you want to stop. You can go above there. It's okay if you do. It won't change your picture much, but see, like when I go like this, see, you're gonna see that little bit. But if you end up doing that, then I would just keep going with your patterns up into the top of your head. So like, since I did that, I might just add some more crazy patterns up in here too. And just so it doesn't look like I messed up. I made it go with it, and kind of just do that if that happens, okay? And you can even add some more down there if you wanted to too, to match it up. All right, so there's lots of words you can use. I'm gonna turn my paper and I'm gonna be creative and I'm gonna write all my word in caps there, my whole word in caps. That means capital letters. I'm going to do this one in curly cues. I'm going to do this one. Okay. And I like making all kinds of crazy lines and designs to make it stand out. Okay. And that's how you do it. Okay, and then you would be all done with that one. Now I'm gonna show you a couple other tricks, maybe some glasses tricks or like different hairstyles. So again, remember we fold it up and then down and then down again. Okay, now here we go. So I'm gonna draw the eyes real quick here. Try to go quickly so that I can show you some more tricks. Pupil, pupil. And then I'm gonna make this one, I'm gonna give him eyebrows. I'm gonna make this one a boy, go around, some ears, and then I'm gonna go like this, go around, maybe make a part, go around, come down. I'm gonna put a little spiky there. And then I can give some hair like this too. And you could add some line texture to create some hairlines. Okay, so there would be that hairstyle, or you could do a spike. And then glasses, I'm gonna open it up. Remember, I gotta go down, come back up. Gotta do my ears and my nose, and then I'm gonna do some glasses. So I'm gonna make my nose part of my glasses first. Then I'm gonna go around. These are gonna be like Harry Potter glasses. Okay, and then make them a little thicker, as thick as I'd like to. You can keep going around until you like the thickness, and then out to your ear. Out straight to your ear, and then those are glasses, okay? So if you have glasses and you wanted to add your glasses, you can do that. And then a different kind of mouth you could go. If you didn't want it to be like, you know, all the way open, you could even do your tongue, making a silly face. Do that inside of my ears here. Okay, so there's another option. And then if you were gonna do long hair, would go something like this. So here's my eyes. Okay, here's my head, ear, and then long hair, you could do bangs, you could do, I'm gonna start with a part and I'm gonna go like this, out and around my ears, out and around my ears. And if you had like bangs that come down, you would just make like a little curve that comes down, something like that, okay? And then I'm gonna make her fit the rest of her face. Come down and back up, and the rest of her ear. Okay, and her little nose. And then her hair can come down as long as you want it. So here's her neck. I'm gonna give her a big smile, but over to the side. She's kind of smiling to the side there. And then you can bring the hair all the way down as long as you want it. I'm gonna put a little line here, line at the end, and that's as long as I want mine. If you wanted to make it longer, you could make it longer and then add all these texture lines in there, bringing your hair all the way in there. Okay. Just keep going with it if you want to. As many as you want. You could put freckles. If you have freckles. Really, it's totally how you want your self-portrait to look. You could even do someone else's portrait if you wanted to. Do a family member and then mail it to them and make it a surprise, or email it to them. If you wanted to take a picture and just email it to them, you could totally do that, and I bet that would make their day. Doing a self-portrait of them if you wanted to, or your self-portrait and sending it to them. Your family would love that too. Okay. So here's this one, and here's my finished one, and there you go. All right, well, I hope you guys had fun doing this self-portrait, a picture of you, and you described yourself in many creative ways and had fun doing this. All right, I'll see you next time.